Om Shanti. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Welcome to another Yoga Small Talk, and we continue with 7 minutes Bhagavad Gita a day. We reached chapter 4, verse 18, a very central teaching. Those of you who took the Shivananda Yoga Teacher Training course obviously know it because it is studied in depth, and we will look at it together now. Chapter 4, verse 18. 18. He who seeth in action, and action in inaction, he is wise among men. He is a yogi and performer of all actions. So even to say it, it is difficult, not to mention to understand. Fortunately, we have here a very, very, very beautiful commentary by Swami Shivananda. So we will review the commentary and see what this verse means. Swami Shivananda writes, "It is the idea of agency, the idea I am the doer, that binds man to samsara, meaning that generates karma. What is the bondage to samsara? We do an action with the mental state of I am the doer, I am the enjoyer, and then we will be reborn to enjoy the fruit of the action. Hence, we are bound to samsara, the wheel of birth and death. If this idea vanishes, the idea of I am the doer, the idea of agency, action is no action at all. So, has nothing to do with the body. It is the mental realization, not the intellectual understanding, the actual realization. It will not bind one to samsara. So when I'm not the doer, the action will not yield karma, because the karma will be attached to whom? The karma needs to attach to a doer. So if I'm not the doer, not just saying, realizing it, the karma will have no one to attach to. So there will be no fruit of action, karmically speaking, because there might be something that will come out anyway, and we'll give examples soon, but karmically there will be no fruit to the action, and I will not have to be reborn to experience. This is inaction in action. So this is what it means to be inactive. To be inactive while still the body is doing something. Why is it called inaction in action and not just inaction? Because the body is still doing. But I'm not active. So how am I not active when the body is still doing? I'm not the doer. The body, mind, sense complex are doing. The gunas, as we saw and will see again in other teachings, they are doing. I am not the doer. Hence, I am inactive. If you stand as a spectator or silent witness of nature's activities, feeling nature does everything, I am non-doer, akarta. If you identify yourself with the actionless self, capital S, no matter what work or how much of it is done, action is no action at all. So this is very beautiful, because it takes us completely out of the discussion of whether the body is active or not. And we've already heard before, the body will be active. It's doing so many things. It's breathing, the heart is pumping, digesting, walking, sitting. So many things are done. And yet, I am not the doer, because I am not the agent. We'll give the opposite example in a moment. Swami Shivananda is taking us there. But I'm not the doer. I'm not the agent, because I'm not associating myself with doing. I realized this is the highest knowledge, that I am the silent witness, the self, which is changeless, inactive. And whatever is acting is nature. Remember, it's the gunas. It's the qualities of nature. They are acting, but it is not the I. It is not who truly I am. On the other hand, a man may sit quietly. He may not do anything, but he has the idea. But if he has the idea of agency or doership, or if he thinks that he is the doer, he is ever doing action though he's sitting quietly. This is action in inaction. So, I'm sitting for meditation. I close my eyes, I withdraw my senses, I command the body not to move. The body is still moving, by the way. It has to move to keep alive. Many things are moving inside me. But I'm not commanding the body to move. So, mentally I consider myself inactive. But I sit there thinking, I am meditating. I am not moving. Then I am active. This is the teaching. Because I associate myself with the body that is not moving, and I say I am the agent of the action or of the inaction, I did not become inactive. I am active, although the body is inactive. This is action in inaction. And how the teaching continues, we will see in the next video. Please join us. Om Shanti.